we will tell you when we will announce the release date. No, it will don't cost the 250, definitely. It will be under. Uh, but this is the two news which we will announce it. So at least you will know when you will know about the release date. Okay. So the current state of the game is the first early access. Is not like the how the game will be uh, in the next year, or that we think that it's final. I think it's like the 20% of the game. We have a lot of ideas and a lot of design features which we want to add. We know that the game still need a lot of works, that there is some kind of the fluffs, or not everything is balanced, or for example, the AI is mostly the common AI, and this is what we will build during the early access. Uh, as you are saying, the consoles will come sooner or later, but we need to focus on the stability and like the optimization and build like the more features, and maybe also build like the more fame around the game. So the big guys like Sony and Microsoft wants us to be part of the consoles. It's a little bit hard to enter without like the when we are ex mobile studio. Uh, so uh, we will also reveal the roadmap, but I think after the early access, so you will see what is in the plan. There will be every 6 months big update. What we want to do is the when we release the early access, for example, we will do uh, a lot of hotfixes and patches so the game is stabilized and running well for everybody. Then we will work on the new update, and after the 6 months, we will release the huge update which will change a lot of stuff. I think what I can tell you, and I already said it, that first update will be mostly about the day-night stuff and a lot of things which you need for the day, mostly for the night. And I think we will also improve the AI to be able to do things in the night and going to sleep, for example, or camp somewhere. So it will change the living world during the night. Um, and the next updates will, we don't want to reveal every feature because we just want to keep something for you know, like the not leak to our competitors, or also we will don't release everything or every what we built in the update to you. So we will definitely have some sneaky features which you will have to find. Every update will be vibe. So of course, because there will be a lot of changes. So after the 6 months, we will wipe it. We will wipe all the progress, and you will start again and enjoy the new way how to play the game. But now we are focusing mostly on the early access and to have it stable and optimized and you know really good experience, even if it's first update. Okay, I think that's all. From my point of view. Uh, if you have any questions, just write them. I will try to uh, answer them. Please don't ask about the release date. By the way, the release date is set in the stone for almost like the month. It's not like the that we just like the thinking because what's happening on the Twitter and currently on the market, and yeah, I cannot tell more about it. So. Okay, there will be definitely regional pricing. I am not the guy who is doing the pricing, and Yes, it's like it will be regional pricing. I will reveal about the additions a little bit later. So maybe, in the 15, 30 minutes, when you will stop to ask questions and starting to be really impatient, then maybe I will say it. Okay. Should we have the answer some questions or not? Oh, I cannot just even read it, how many questions are there. Uh, okay, so about the guns, I think that currently in the game is mostly AR-15. There is uh, AKM, AK, there is Glock, there is TT, the pistol, there is Remington, shotgun, I think there is Remington sniper, there is Mosin, there is SKS, and there is another one, sniper gun. So this is the beginning. There is around I don't know how many. I think the 600 different, 400 different weapon parts which you can collect and like to build your favorite gun. The more gun will come. In the update, we will also like the work in the next update. We will also work on a lot of quality life stuff. So, for example, some people already experience frustration when they are reloading and cannot sprint. So we are working on these things, so we are able to cancel the reload and do something, so you are not dying and not like you are not frustrated and not blaming the designers or the developers that you died because of them. So there will be a lot of things which will improve during the next update. Including, for example, the landing zones. So you can select more of them. So it's not like they're completely set in the one point. I think we add. You can shoot the. This is actually very cool story because we always had the shooting from the heli. But we're starting to focus more on the visual fidelity and the guns were clipping. So we disable it, which leads to this kind of the ganking on the landing zone. So we are returning it back. So that I will be shooting from the heli. We also prepare the really good defense of your base. So it will be a lot of harder to enter there, but I think it will be still possible. We still think that it's the part of our world, how we build it. So you should not feel the completely safe everywhere. And of course, we have always chance or a possibility to choose playing the PvE only or PvP with the PvE. As the armbands, like the finding somebody, if it's like the friend and foe, we are thinking about something, but the idea that the combat is a little bit slow, and it's like you have to make the decision if you are pressing the trigger, and we don't want to that you are completely trigger happy, and it's not like the Call of Duty or like the shoot immediately and kill everybody. So we want like that you are thinking a little bit if the guy is the foe or the friend, armband is not actually what we want because you can decide it or see it immediately. So we are thinking about definitely about this solution, but it should be like in the vision. The vision is not Fortnite, Warzone, Call of Duty, Battlefield. This is not like this kind of the game. So yeah, we need to always think about the feature, how to edit and how to fix it, or how it should like the be part of the vision. So that's the thing which we are like the always thinking. Okay, so there is some question. Infill campaign for base attacking too easy, spongy AI. So we fixed the fob attacking too easy. Definitely, it's not like the easy anymore. There is some surprises for you. Spongy AI. We fix a lot of bugs which we had in the terminal ballistic because the code is very sophisticated and the simulation is very sophisticated. This means a lot of bugs or like the things which we didn't think or they were not working properly. So we fixed probably 5 of the different bugs which we have. We rebalanced it, so some organs are a little bit bigger. Uh, we change, for example, it's very, uh, how to say, it's really simulated. So, for example, when the bullet is enter your body, we are simulating the cavity, and with the every like the centimeters, it's like the releasing the cavity, releasing the energy to your organs, and there was some kind of the bugs. So now it's a lot of better, and we are currently testing it if everything is as we want. So there was no uh, intention to have like the spongy AI. This is not like the what we want. It should be very real, and we try to simulate uh, the real terminal ballistic and like the what is doing with the body. Of course, there is some limitations because we don't have the veins. We don't have the spine, for example. We don't have every organ. So we cannot be completely crazy, uh, but like we're trying to make it working. There is some other stuff that we want to avoid, for example, the leg meta, this kind of the stuff. And also, what is missing in the game is that the AI is already reacting on the injuries and some kind of the stress, but it's still not like the players. So we will work on it during the next updates to make them also their life like a little bit miserable when they are injured or when they are hit or when the bullets is flying around them. So they're already getting the fear. So we know or AI know that the bullet is flying around them. They are getting like the more fear and they are losing the confidence, and trying to do something different. So, but not everything is perfect. We also uh, were not able to add like the every animation to the AI. So this is why they are not using the crouch, for example, or moving in the crouch and these kind of the things. So, or they are not using the vaulting. So we will definitely work on it and introduce it in the next patch. Different ready states, high ready, low ready, and this kind of the things. This is not planned in the current design. Uh, we didn't think it's in the ground branch. I am not. I'm not sure if everybody wants to have it. It's like if you will ask it, there is like the really cool feature. We can definitely add it. It's not difficult. We are not strongly against it, but we just don't want to that you have to learn 150 keys to just play it well. So 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 we still want to keep it like a little bit normal, not like the super crazy as the some other games. Um, okay, squad leads radio. This is what I don't know.
Um, that the squad leads would be communicating with multiple squads and coordinating them.
Oh, this is not what is implemented. We want to implement the faction radio, so you can like the better communicate between like the every guy in the factions, in the faction. So when, for example, somebody attack your fob, you can like the call for the help, and people can really fast return and help you. The another thing what is missing in the current game is that we want to have we call them real-time quests. So, for example, when the other faction will attack your base, we will create the faction quest, special one, to clear this place, and you will get the special rewards for the killing the PMCs. This will be probably only one thing where we will rewarding to killing the other players. That's what is in the plan and somewhere in the design, but we didn't have the time to implement the real-time quests. Uh, will there be changes to the economy until early access release? We already changed it a little bit. We know that people getting a lot of money. Uh, the goal is, you know, there is missing a lot of things to loot, because loot is mostly about the items which you can use now. There is no like the how to say it, like the something which has the just value and you can sell it. You know, this will be at through the early access, maybe in the first update, because we want motivate you for the exploration and not just like the killing, running, and playing the quest. The experience in the game has to be full, you know, as soon as possible. Can we change the factions mid vibe? This is what is not supported now. Uh, we will definitely work on it during the even I think the first update, because a lot of people will wants to do it, and there will be some kind of the limitation, so you cannot do it every day, but definitely it will be possible. Will there be changes to the weapon modification UI? Yeah, there is missing the weapon modification screen, basically. So we already had the design for it. We have the mock-up. We just didn't have the time to implement it. It looks really nice, but it wasn't in our power or like the time to be able to do it. But we won't, you know, we love it. Everybody love to like to play with the gun, see it from every side. So it will be there. Physical personal locker room hideout in the base camp. There is plan for the personal room. It's not hideout, right? You are not hiding somewhere. So we're trying to find even the name for it. It's like the what the special forces or PMCs living there. I don't know if it will be part of the uh, world map, or if you will have to go outside and be somewhere else. So we need to like to think about it, but it's in the plan, you know, like the okay. So you know the we want like there is some kind of the cons and pro if it should be in the world map or not, because when you are in the world map and you are in your personal room, you are basically not playing, you know, and you are like the you are not active. So so you are basically taking the place for somebody who can play. So we're still thinking what is like the better, if it should be inside the world map, or if it should be inside some hub where you are meeting with a lot of other peoples, and you are just it's more like the social place, which we already implemented in the past in some our mobile games, you know. So that's the thing which we are thinking. There was some question about the weather. Weather will also come. I don't know when, but we have big plans with the weather, because you know that in the Asia, when there is rainy, it's super crazy. It's completely changing the dynamic of the things. It's very loudly. It's rainy for days, so it will be like the really cool. And we also wants to play with a lot of effects, which are in the jungle before the rain, after the rain, you know, and this kind of the thing. So it should be very nice. Uh, and you know, when we put it together with the day night, it should be really really cool, you know. Okay, what's next? Can we get ballistic girl in the base camp to play with? uh I know that people were like the asking for it, not now, because we just didn't have the time, you know. We need to think about it. Maybe we will just put it there. Maybe we can put it in your like the room or shooting range, you know. That's like the that's what we are thinking now. There is also remove loots from the guards. When the we will definitely do one thing, that when the other faction is attacking your guards, they can loot them if they kill them, but the same faction cannot loot them, because it means like the more easy and it could be exploitable, I think. So and they have very nice or you know very I think level 3 or level 4 guns. So it's like the very expensive and very, you know, effective. So we will prohibit the same faction to looting the guards. Uh, okay. Karma system. that's there is some kind of the karma system. It's not like the karma. You have some relationship with the NPCs and vendors, and based on what you are doing, it's going up and down. Now it's mostly going up. Later there will be some consequences. Suppression fire affect AI. Not exactly. It's not same like that they are losing the vision. They have they are starting to panicking more, or it's not visible. We don't have the in the game. We still don't have the covers. It's like it's there is 42 square kilometers, and it's not so easy to build the cover system because we need to run it on the server, and it's taking a lot of memory. So we are now like the thinking how to make it in the real time, so the AI can find some covers around them, and we need these covers not only for the fighting, but also they need to find where they should like run away and hide if they are panicking or if they are suppressed or whatever. And because we don't have these covers, even if we suppress them, nothing will change because AI knows has or AI has very limited informations now in the world, So this is what we need to fix and then work on the AI because AI is mostly about how many informations you can use and then to have some kind of the good idea or good design what to do with these informations. Uh, it's very difficult because um, we have a lot of AIs, 1,000 AIs, and we need to distribute the CPU time between them, and they need to see, they need to hear, they need to cover or gather a lot of information from the world, and the server has to still run at least 30 FPS. So it's not easy, and we need to really think about it how to do it. Will there be different kind of enemies, AI like bulldozer in the payday? Not this kind of the stuff. It's I don't know how to say it, like the realistic game, or like they'll be trying to mimic the realism. So there will not be special enemies like this one. There will be definitely different enemies. So for example, we are planning that there are raiders. They are like of course we call them also like the scavs. There are guards. There are bosses. There are uh, soldiers, there are sergeants, there are whatever. There is a lot of things. There are bosses, so so they will have the different behaviors. So, but it will take some kind of the time. But it's not like the bulldozer or like the have some rusher or something like this. It's still gray zone. Will looting improve for early access? More valuable loot in the map. That's uh that's what I don't know if we are able to edit, um, but it will change during the early access. The 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 release about the early access is mostly about the foundation. It's about servers are working, stuff is working, the combat is working. You are enjoying it. You feel the proper emotions during the fights, and you are enjoying it. The basic loop is working. The Our technology which we built around the Unreal 5 is working. So yeah, it's not like there is not everything what we wanted to have there. Will the weather affect terrain on helicopters? Terrain definitely. It will change, visually. We want to flood or increase the water in for example, rivers or even the rice fields. I think it will affect your health system differently. So let's see. It should change a lot of stuff, but I think it's like it will take some time. Binoculars, GPS, rangefinders. This is something what is planned in the future. I don't know when, but definitely it will be there. I think that everything what you can imagine, what should be in the game, it will be there. You know, sooner or later, because that's our goal. Build the ultimate game, where is everything what should be there. And what is possible to make. and it's set to our vision. So I strike no. This is what the PMC cannot afford. So that's not like the our vision. So, what weapons are planned for the future? There is around the 50 guns which we want to implement. I think the one is like the all this AK stuff. There is brand. There is like the I don't know. I will just be here like the 1 hour to just say everything. There is even special guns for the bosses plan. So every boss should have his own pistol with the special customization, so you can collect them and yeah, put him maybe in the wall or just flex with them. So there is 1 billions of the things, you know. Black market, okay, trading. There is no plan for the market, like the market which is accessible for everybody. We think that it's completely changing the dynamic of the game because now you access almost everything just for the money. This is what we don't want, or I don't want. But we will have the trading between the guys. So you can of course trade. You can find some place. You can like exchange the items, or maybe we can do something differently. But there will not be online market like in the other games, like Diablo, for example. There was some kind of the Rogu stuff. We had in the we have in the design that you will be able to play as the Rogu. It was mostly developed for the player killers who killing their own faction as the punishment, and then the faction will get you out, and you will have to play as the bandit or like the Rogu PMC, and you will have some kind of the limited access to the vendors, and you will have to pay the bounties to return back to the faction. But we don't know how to do it for the people who wants to just play as Rogu without killing the other players. So we just postpone it. It will be introduced later, and with everything, because there is also missing the capturing of the camps. What you see now is the bandits around the AOEs or area of interest, for example, military base. There is only two of them. There should be four. You will be able to capture them and use them as the better spawn point, and or use them as the. It will also unlock the some vendors. So we are hoping that the factions will fight for these camps and do a lot of PvPs there. So it's like the part of the future. This is the goal. We want that the world is uh, is active. It's like the changing. It's like it's not static like it's now. And every time when you join to the game, it could be different because some faction could have the different landing zones, could have different camps, and you should adapt. You can try to fight for them and whatever. There will be, as I said, there will be some reward for it, like it's the spamming points are more closer, or you will unlock some special vendors. As the body dragging was dropped from the early access, we wanted to have it, but because it was looking really bad, we just postponed it, and it will be like the 60% in the first update. It's like it's super immersion thing. I love it when I saw it in the squad when the people are dragging their friends, behind the corner, and then like the working on him. It looks so cool. So we want to have it in the game, but it wasn't possible to do it for the early access. uh PvE events, there will not be now PvE events. They will be definitely later when the game is more stable, and we will think about running uh, better live ops and have the events not only in the PvE, but maybe we can do a lot of more things. It's like the one of the goal to change. the map for you. There is PvE and PvE VP shared progression. This is what we are planning now. Now it's shared. We will see how it's working. We think that the game is should be like the difficult enough, and there should not be too big difference between the PvE and PvP when you compare it to the progress and what you are getting. So we will see. If we will find that people are like the abusing or getting the big advantage from the PvE and using it for the PvP, then we will definitely react on it and maybe get some kind of the disadvantage on the PVE. So it's like the for us it's same game. It's not like the like I don't want to say this name, but in the other game where you are playing the PvP and then you are playing as the completely different guy. So for us it's same. So uh, body dragging I already outro. Stage sorting. Stage sorting is like the almost implemented, but there is missing button for it. Or like we didn't test it, we didn't do it. So stage sorting is there, but you have to do it manually. So you have to sort it by yourself. Later we will just do it uh, for you. So it's like the sorry about it. I know it's pain in the ass. It's like the not good. We will edit. Um, uh, if there is plans to add the animals, um, there is already several animals. There is like the flies,
Dogs,
frogs. you know, there are komoři,
mosquitoes.
mosquitoes. So it's like there is like the first set of the of the animals. So uh, can you lower the volume of the mosquitoes, please? Hey, we have some really cool idea, and that's like the come with one of the guy here. That if you will camp a lot and stay in the one place, then the mosquitoes will be like the more louder because this is how it's in the real life. So they will like the abuse you and you have to move to the different place. So that's like that's maybe we will implement. And we also want to implement that there is dead bodies and they are there for the longer time, so the flies will be more around it and the body will be rotted,
Rotten.
more rotten. So it's this stuff. And maybe in the future we want to have the stuff which is like the jungle, but I am not sure if we will implement the proper monkeys. We want to have that the jungle is reacting on your sound. So it's like if you are starting to shoot, there will be more calm, or some monkeys will start to scream or whatever. So it will be different. Maybe it will reveal your position. So this is something what is in the plans, but again in the road. Other hidden points. Um, there is a lot of stuff which is hidden or like not in the map. You have to discover the things. There is some kind of the good things which we get from the real Laos region, which are almost exactly same as at that region. So you can discover it. It's mostly now for the just going and see. I think later there will be maybe some loot or like the more interesting to explore it. Sometimes a little bit harder because if we put some vista, it will be more like definitely easy to snipe from this position, which we don't want. So we have to also think about the gameplay and so the people are not abusing it. Hence, cats and dogs for the base. That sounds like the in-app purchase. So that would be cool. No, I'm joking. No in-app purchase. Uh, yes, we can do like the everything, in the base. So even like the running dogs and like the doing things, but we need to have the time. And I think the there is more important work than just the dog. For example. So we are still indie team. We are still have around the 50, 60 developers, and even we are trying a lot. and working hard and trying to be as effective as possible. It's just not possible to do everything what we want immediately. So we have to put it in the line and just work on the stuff. So not everything will be there immediately. Infection, fever, jungle diseases. This is what is in the plan because it's very hard to operate in the jungle when we were talking with the people. Or maybe you see the platoon, when they had like the always some kind of the problems and everybody like it's not like the easy environment and you are getting a lot of sicknesses there. So uh, that's what we are planning. If you will be too long somewhere, so maybe you have to take care about yourself, get some pills or whatever. That's something what we are thinking. But of course, we don't want to have uh, it like the really hard, you know, or like the too much abusive that you just like the uh, put your hand in some mud and you immediately get the disease. So, okay, just one thing. Guys told me because we are talking already 45 minutes. Okay, it's really good times with you guys. Okay, so I will talk about the prices and the editions. They are already on the Steam. We have the four editions. What? Okay, so there is four editions. I just saw it. There is standard edition, there is tactical edition, there is elite edition, and there is supporter edition. Standard edition will cost $35 or euro. Is it right? 57. It will cost the tactical, elite 79, and 99 will cost the final. Já potřebuji vidět ještě to. Ale to jsme nemuseli, to tam vidím.
Oni to nevidí.
Okay, so we are trying to share the screen with you. Okay, screens. Give a second. Eh, okay. Do you see them or not?
Yeah.
Okay, odnavo. Ale teď ho nevidím, nevidím reakce. Okay, so we are going with the typical stuff that you're getting the better equipment, you're getting the better stage, which will be very useful for the vibe. And for the supporter edition, we are giving you some specific stuff, which is mostly the t-shirt, gloves, and and the supporter badge and this kind of the stuff. Uh, this supporter edition will be available only during the early access, so maybe we will change it. But this like the t-shirt and gloves and this kind of the stuff, you will receive only the guys who are like the working with us on the early access. So who buy the game during the early access, and the people who buy the game after the early access will not be able to receive it. So I hope that you will help us because the and buy the like the really expensive version because the servers are costing a lot, and I think the most of you guys will play this game like for the next 8 years, and we don't want to end in some trouble that we just don't have the money and we have to close the company. So I hope you like it. Uh, I think the 35 for the standard edition is like the now is good. It's early access. The prices will be different after the early access. We will go different definitely for the standard edition around the 60 or maybe 70 because it will be in the next few years dollars. So you will get it for the half or almost half, and have it forever. As I said, we are not planning to any in-app purchasing except for the charity. Okay, guys, I'm leaving the this option because I want to support a lot of other guys, which are not lucky like we are, and spend some like to give them some time or help them to become like the to help the others. I think they deserve it, and we are enjoying the times and playing the games. But there is a lot of people around the world who are not as lucky as we are, and let's see how often we will do it. And it's only depending on you. You will get the maximum to some kind of the cosmetic from it. There will not be any gameplay influence stuff. It's mostly really charity. So if you will buy it, we will give them or every penny except the fee, which we will pay to the Steam, and we will don't have anything from it. It's like it's something what I want to do. Můžeš to zrušit, prosím tě? Okay, I need to see you, and you're like the what you are saying. So, you know, so I hope that this is the clear. Okay. The another news is that in the Monday we will release the release date. Okay, so in the Monday you will definitely know when the game is going out. Okay, I think you will be happy. Okay, and this is going to be super crazy for us because I am so afraid of this launch and release because I am so afraid that so many people are wants to try this game, and we need to take care about the servers and it would be great if you don't buy it like the first minute. Just let the server like the settles. So the Monday is not the release date. Monday is the release date for the release date. So please, don't be over exciting. Okay. And we will also release some trailer for it, so you will see some other stuff. But I think there will be nothing completely new what you never see. Okay, so um, yes, there will be upgrades between the versions. We work with the Steam a lot because of you and because so many people wishlist us. We are getting even the attention from the big guys. So I am so happy that Steam is working with us to make the release as fluent as possible. And it's like there's something what we never imagined because the small studio and even like the X Mobile, it's very hard to we lost almost all our contacts and the relationship between the guys because we moved to the different space and we have to build it again. So thanks to you and the number of the wish lists which are really great. It's like it's super great for the like the number of the wishes on the wish list. It's like the thank you guys. It's like it's something what we love. And I think that everybody in the company is just living in the dream. It's like what's happening here. So please be patient. We're trying our best. I'm 100% sure that it will not be without problem, you know, because like there is always problem with the release, but we will try to do our best uh, to fix them, to help you, you know, be with you, so you can play and enjoy the game. Okay, so I will have to probably end in the 7 minutes because I have to go back, find the bugs, fix it, play the game, and like prepare for the release. So I cannot just the talk, and even I love to talk with you. I'm really enjoying it, um, and reading your comments. That's really cool. um, so thank you very much, and I hope that we will see each other in the game. The Madfinger guys will have the tag in their name, and it will be
MFG.
MFG there. You know, nobody can take it. We just prohibit it. So if you will find somebody, please don't kill him immediately, and maybe he can help you or kill him. You know, whatever, and make the screenshot and put it somewhere. So it doesn't matter. But if there is MFG Mara, don't kill him. That's me. You know. So I will make the game harder for you if you will kill me. So
Everyone focus Ricky.
okay. Thank guys. See you soon. Ciao.